Miss April Day!
I became an exotic dancer because I was in my mid-20s and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with my life. I was kind of unhappy with where my careers had been going up until that point. And I thought what I'd really like to do is just travel and get to know myself as I travel and figure it all out then. And with the job that I had at that time, I wouldn't have been able to afford to travel. So I thought, how can I make some money really fast? And I'd always been a bit of an exhibitionist, always a bit of a performer anyway. And I just saw an ad over and over and over again in the newspaper saying exotic dancers wanted, no experience necessary. So I just answered it. I took it off, but at what cost? I made some cash. My dreams were lost. Instead of Emmys and a scene with the leading guy on screen, I had 3 closets of bikinis and G-strings. Before I quit stripping, I decided what I wanted to do after I quit stripping. And when I was stripping, I got involved with a group called the Exotic Dancers Alliance, and I started putting out their newsletter and writing a lot of articles about stripping in this newsletter. And so that made me realize that, hey, I really enjoy this writing thing and I enjoy the reporting side of things, so I thought I'd like to become a journalist. And what I've had to do is plan for trying new things, you know, try and make sure that I have a little bit of a nest egg, so that when I know that I'm kind of getting bored with one job and I know I'm going to be going into something else, to just like make sure that I have enough to get me through the initial hump, especially in the arts. As those garments fell, with every private dance that I could sell, I cast a spell over my clientele and hardened my shell. Miss April Day's School for Burgeoning Young Strippers is a one-woman musical comedy, semi-autobiographical. I've embellished parts of it, but a lot of it is based on what I actually went through as a stripper.
Why can't I get that song out of my head? Nausea, heartburn, indigestion.
What I enjoy most about performing in this production is just the audience reactions. To me, it's very important that people are educated about what it really means to be a stripper, because it overcomes a lot of stereotypes. And so it's kind of broadening people's ideas of what actually happens in the exotic dance industry. So that's very rewarding to me. Also the laughter is very rewarding, the applause. You know, I danced for years and years, and towards the end I couldn't help but think, this is demeaning. For a long time I was like looking for what's that one perfect thing for me to do that would encompass all my passions and all my talents. And now I'm realizing that I'm a performer, I'm a journalist, I'm a writer, I'm all these different things, and I can be all these different things and not have to peg myself into one hole. So I think it's important for people to realize that you don't have to just have one career, or, you know, like what do you want to be when you grow up? You can be 12 different things, and that's fine.